What's good, y'all? It's Channing, aka Juice, back with another Word of the Week video. For those of you that might be new, I do a Word of the Week podcast series where I invite some people on and we talk about a Word of the Week to implement into an upcoming week to really better ourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, in whatever way you want to improve. That's what we use that word for. Welcome, and please subscribe to the channel if you're new to check out other videos that we'll have in the future. So let's get into the video. Last week's Word of the Week was complacent. I had Chancellor Brewington come on the channel and talk about how he fights complacency and how he's overcome challenges in his life to not be complacent. And what he talked about a lot was falling back on his faith, and that's how he really was able to remain motivated, remain disciplined, and not fall into the trap of being complacent. I thought that was a great message, and I feel like that's something I brought into my life this week. I've had a little bit of a toe injury that I've been dealing with, and I hate icing or go doing cold baths, but that's something I had to do this week multiple times throughout the day to really try and help heal my toe and not be complacent, right? I can't be complacent with it being a little bit better. I'm trying to get it back to 100% so I continue to get back to my routine of truly grinding every morning 2 to 3 times a day, right? But when you have a little impairment or a little setback, there's things you just shift into your mind, there's just shift in your schedule. So that's something I'm doing right now, but I'm not gonna be complacent because there's still things I can do to get better when I'm 100% with my toe, and then get back to the regular grind. You know what I'm saying? I thought complacent was a great word of the week, and that's something we need to remember, is that to never be complacent and just continue to keep going and strive for better and better and better. As I like to say, 1% better every day. That's the mindset. That's the lifestyle. Moving into this week's word of the week, I have a feature from one of my best friends. It was just his birthday a couple of days ago, so I'm really excited to get him on. And I think he truly embodies the word of the week that I have for this week. And I think it's a word that is needed for this upcoming year as well. So I'm super excited for that. I have something that I will tell you guys towards the end of the video that will be talking about the big thing I have that I'm able to reveal pretty soon. So I'm excited for this word of the week video. I appreciate you all watching. But yeah, let's jump into the video, man. Cue the intro. It's us. So this week's word of the week will be opportunity. Opportunity is huge. The definition of opportunity is a set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. So what does opportunity mean to me? Opportunity means to me is like you're getting the chance to either make something or break something. It's getting the blessing to have the chance to make the most of something. For instance, I feel like an opportunity can be, say you're on the bench, right? And the starter that you're behind gets injured. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for you to step in and take place and either take a hold of the opportunity and grasp it and become the starter for the rest of the season, or you cannot be prepared for that opportunity, and when the person comes back, they miss that person being back and you weren't doing better than them. So they have to be put back in the starting role, and you're going to be back as a substitute. So that's what I feel like is an opportunity to me. And I truly think opportunities are when you're blessed to get opportunities, you have to make the most of them because they don't come all the time. And I feel like opportunities come to those that are most prepared and those that seek them. So opportunities don't always just show up. You have to work for them. You have to network for them. You have to be a good person for them. Those are all things and ways that you can develop and get great opportunities. So how do I make the most of my opportunities? And I'll give an example. I would say the way I make the most of my opportunities is to truly cherish them and know that playing soccer, I get the opportunity to play professional soccer. I had the opportunity to play college soccer. I'm not guaranteed that. A lot of people don't get the chance to even do those things. So when I step out into that field and I have the opportunity to play or practice or have a workout with other pros, I'm cherishing that moment because I know there's so many people that would want to be in this moment, and I know it's an opportunity that a lot of people do not get, even though some of them do deserve that opportunity that I have. So I have to truly cherish it and know that this is a blessing from God that, hey, I'm here, make the most of it, man. You got to make the most of these opportunities. And I would say how I make the most of it is just by working my hardest. If you're not working your hardest or giving your 110%, you truly are letting yourself down, right? And you could, and in terms also say you don't deserve the opportunity. That's what I would say. Have you ever taken an opportunity for granted? If so, what do you think you could have done better? I do think I have taken an opportunity for granted. Um, when I was playing at Phoenix Rising my rookie season, I was so blessed and so excited to play, and I worked my butt off, man, to get into that scenario and that. But when I was playing and practicing, I was working my hardest, right, at practicing and training, and I would do even the extra stuff. But where I feel like I took the opportunity for granted was that even though I wasn't a starter, I was still doing the things to be a starter and doing the necessary preparation, right, every week to be a starter. But where I took it for granted was maybe my mindset of like feeling like I deserve to be a starter even though I wasn't, right? Sometimes you need to just take a step back, keep doing the right things as I was, but then also have the right mentality to keep doing the right things when because this just over like I said, I'm not guaranteed to play. I'm not you're not guaranteed anything, right? To have that opportunity. So it was all a blessing, right? All of it. Even though I wasn't starting in some games, it was still all a blessing. So all I had to do was continue to work hard, continue to have the right approaching it with the right mindset. But I felt like sometimes and some days I didn't approach it with the right mindset. When I say it's 2020, I would say is that something I had to change. And now I'm at the fact where like I'm embracing every time and every opportunity I get to train and be a pro because it's not like I said, it's not guaranteed, right? Any day isn't guaranteed. So that's how I think I could have done better, just shifting my mindset into being blessed and knowing that I'm blessed to even have that opportunity. So I had the right work ethic, but I didn't have the right mentality every time to have the work ethic to go along with the work ethic. Life is all about opportunities and what you do with them. What is your advice to someone on the verge of a great opportunity but does not know how to make the most of it? So say someone's on the verge of a promotion, right? You work in sales or you work in the corporate world or you work in any industry, right? And you're about to get a promotion. How do you make the most of this opportunity? I would say it's preparing even before you get the opportunity, even before you know, right? If you're not at the highest level that you can be, you should always be preparing and um, grooming yourself, right? Or doing the necessary things to be in that position, right? So when you get that chance or the opportunity to be in that position, you're better equipped for it, right? You don't have to rewrite the book for it. You're already maybe 50% there to where you need to be, right? So I would say that's my advice is to look at what the promotion is and what it entails and see where you lack in those categories, right? And then when you see where you lack, find different ways to make those areas where you lack and make those into strengths. Okay, so that's what I would say is how you can make the best of an opportunity because it also feel like you have to go into the opportunity with confidence. If you're not confident, it's so evident, right? You have to be confident. You have to know that you are made for this moment and you are made for this opportunity. And when you have that mindset, you're going to be able to do it. So go into that new opportunity with confidence and be the most prepared that you have ever been, right? Be the most prepared you have ever been. And those two ingredients will lead to success. What's one opportunity you are praying to come your way and why? Something I'm really praying to come my way is, well, every day is just an opportunity to get 1% better. So I would say, first off, that's the main opportunity. The second opportunity I would say is, I pray every day to go to the right situation in the next 2-3 years, right? I play pro soccer, but my dream goal is to be playing overseas in a top 5 European league within the next 2 to 3 years. Everything's not on my timetable though, right? It's on God's. So I can have a timetable and it could be really shifted, right, to what He's thinking. It could be next year, it could be 2 years after, it could be 5 years down the road, right? And so it's not up to me, but that is something that I've been praying for is the right opportunity where I have a coach, general manager, fans that are all behind me and backing me and support me and have the confidence in me to really truly play how I want to play and be the best person I can be and create chances, scoring goals, being the best defender I can be, all those, man, being the best attacker I can be. all of those things. That's an opportunity that I've been praying for. And another one is I'm praying to have an opportunity to better children's lives that don't have the opportunity to play organized sports, organized soccer. So my goal or the opportunity I want is to be able to help those kids reach those goals and opportunities that they don't really have. So I want to be a light for them where they can get those opportunities, where I can provide those opportunities to them, right? Whether it's financially, whether it's finding the right team for them, whether it's giving them soccer gear, whether it's giving them just advice, right? Anything that it entails. So those are two or three things that I am praying for opportunity wise. And it's just something I feel like soccer is something I love, and giving back is something I love to do. So all those entail that kind of thing. And that's what I would say is what I'm praying for. So that's my take on this week's Word of the Week, opportunity. But now it's time for me to introduce one of my best friends. It was just his birthday. He's 23. It's his LeBron year. All right, let's make sure that's clear. LeBron year. It's my boy, Jalen Young. Jay Young, I appreciate you for hopping on this podcast series today, man. It's much love. You've been a great friend to me, man. I'm blessed to have you in my life, for real. And it's for life with you, man, for real. Anything you need, I got you. I know because it's reciprocated always. But yeah, so he's a football player, and he played at Perry, was a star there, played at Riverside Community College during COVID, before COVID. Now he's looking to get back into football, and I'm super excited for him. He's one of the most talented backs I've seen in person, right? And I went to Ohio State, and I saw the backs there, right? So that's saying something. But I'm super excited for him. He also is an artist as well, a music artist as well, which I hope his EP comes out soon, man. When it coming out? But yeah, so I appreciate you, brother, for getting on. Let the people know what your take is on the Word of the Week opportunity and how you've cherished and embraced opportunities. Let me hear it.
What's going on here is Jalen. The word of the week here is opportunity. And what that means to me is, God always puts something in front of you. You might not always see why or the reason for it, but there's always something for you to chase, and there's always a reasoning for it. So you just have to use that and figure out what it is you want and how you want to chase that. How I make the most of my opportunities is just by, putting in 100% effort and whatever I see, how Channing, my guy G said, that 1% can change your life. That 1% can, if you don't try these new opportunities that God is giving you, you won't ever figure out that 1% that can change your life. So I would just say keep chasing those and do any opportunities you can, try anything new, just keep going. Have I ever taken an opportunity for granted? I would say, yeah, just when I was younger in high school, there's always opportunities. I feel like I could have gone more, should have trained more. I should have done more, but there's always the next opportunity. So if you think you didn't do enough for the first one, it's always going to be another opportunity and another opportunity. So just chase whatever God's glory is that he puts in front of you, and everything happens for a reason, So just keep doing what you're doing and keep chasing those next opportunities, because those next opportunities could lead to something big in your life, and you don't want to regret anything. Any advice I would give to anybody, facing a new opportunity, I would say just take it, What's the worst that can happen? You don't want to end up regretting something you didn't want to do, So just chase every opportunity. You might find something you love even more than what you thought you did, and, chasing opportunities. An opportunity praying to come my way is, I'm still young. I just turned 23 the other day, but the opportunity to play football again, for a college or to go D1, D2, whatever. I'm praying for the opportunity. I'm been back working, grinding every day, just trying to get back right so I can play the sport I love. So I would just say, just keep trying whatever you're trying to do. There's always going to be another opportunity that pops up for you. So just take it and run with it, That 1% can do a lot. It's going to change. So just keep chasing those new opportunities, and you'll figure out what you want to do.
My brother, I appreciate you for your take on this week's Word of the Week opportunity. Like I said, blessed, brother. Thank you. And continue to be a part of the Word of the Week crew and get 1% better every day. I love your discipline and your drive, man. That will get you far. That will get you really far. Soon we'll be seeing you on TV, right? You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it, brother. That's the Word of the Week, opportunity. So to make the most of your opportunities, be prepared and be confident, right? That is the ingredients for success when you are on the verge of a promotion or an opportunity. And what else I have to say is if you like this video, please like, comment, or subscribe. And I'm just blessed to have you guys a part of the Word of the Week crew. And something that I have coming up is next week or the week after, I will be telling you guys about a project where I will be helping those kids out, and I will be helping them out in a way that is very different that I didn't see myself in or a role in. So I'm excited to show that to you guys. But once again, thank you. Continue to get 1% better every day. Continue to be a part of the Word of the Week crew. It's more than a life. It's more than a saying or a hashtag. It's a lifestyle. But that's it. Enough said. Much love. Juice out. Peace.